for the lead. Long. Looney tip. No. Looney, yes! Looney, yes! The Warriors win it!
Kevon Looney is gone. The Pelicans snatched him on a 2-year deal, and just like that, the Warriors lost the most underrated piece of their dynasty. And while he was a big man that did all the dirty work, and the funny part, Jordan Poole is also with the New Orleans Pelicans alongside Kevon Looney. And in his press conference, he said he hadn't got a good screen in a while.
No, I'm super excited. I'm super excited, man. I haven't had a good screen in 2 years. It'll be dope.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how spoiled the Golden State Warriors were with Kevon Looney. But here's the twist. The Warriors just went out and grabbed one of the best screeners in the entire NBA, and that is Al Horford. He is 39 years old, but this move might actually be smarter than people think. In today's video, we'll be talking about why Al Horford to the Warriors isn't just about a veteran name. It's about filling the exact void that could have sunk the Golden State Warriors season: screening, spacing, and stabilizing Steph Curry's final years. We'll break down Looney's departure, Horford's advanced stats, what he brings on both ends, the risks of relying on a 39-year-old, and how this move changes the Warriors championship window. So let's dive in. Kevon Looney wasn't flashy. He was putting up 20 points. He wasn't making highlight reels, but he was the Warriors' glue guy, an elite screener, a rebounder, and the silent engine that made Steph, Klay, and even Jordan Poole's life easier. In the Golden State's motion offense, screens are everything. They free the shooters, they create mismatches, and they keep the ball moving. And while over here is a prime example, Kevon Looney is setting an off-ball screen for Curry to come off of, and while Curry gets a great look to hit the three-pointer. But here's what sets Looney apart, and this is his ability to create this motion offense and be a hustler at the exact same time by running at the rim and putting the ball right back in. And this guy is always willing to go out there and grab those second chance points. And that's what you're gonna miss if you're the Warriors. So when Looney left on that 2-year, $16 million deal, it wasn't just losing a role player, it was losing the core of how the Warriors run their offense. Without Looney, guys like Trace Jackson-Davis, Quinton Post would have to step up, but they're young and they're unproven right now, and the Golden State Warriors needed a replacement who could instantly replicate Looney's skill set. I know that's hard, I know that sounds crazy, but we could still replicate a little bit of it. And well, that's where you enter Al Horford. And well, here's the crazy part. According to the BBall Index, Al Horford ranked second in the entire NBA when it came to screening talent. Only other player was Steven Adams, who was graded higher. That means that the Golden State Warriors didn't just replace Looney on the screening end, they may have upgraded it. Okay, and I know the culture is different. Looney knows how to play with players like Curry, but I'm sure with a veteran player like Al Horford, you can teach him a lot of these things. And now it's time to look at the advanced numbers for Al Horford. And these are the numbers that actually shocked me. The first one is when you look at his three-point attempted percentage, he's at a 67%, putting him in the 98th percentile. So what does that mean? It means that he spaces the floor way more than Looney ever could. And that's so good, because now when you set the screen, you could pop out and you could shoot the shot instead of just having to cut inside the paint. The second thing is portability. Horford ranks in the 97th percentile, meaning that he could slide into almost any system and thrive. And that's perfect for the Warriors' motion offense, and that's why I have so much hope in him. The third thing is passer rating. He has a 5.5 passer rating, nailing him in the 71st percentile, meaning that he could connect plays as a short roll passer, similar to Kevon Looney. And while defensively, Horford still grades strong. He's a 93rd percentile in defensive rebounding, 71st percentile rim defense, and an elite 94th percentile at avoiding fouls. So when I'm looking at the numbers, he looks pretty similar to Kevon Looney, except he could get that jumper going. Guys, we are not done yet, because the Warriors also signed someone else, and there is much more to talk about when it comes to Al Horford. Before we talk about that, shout out to today's sponsor and his Sleeper, guys. This season, I am so excited to be using Sleeper, and well, they have a quick word for you guys.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code MOVESY. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
If you use promo code Muvsy, Sleeper will match your deposit by up to $100. So don't miss out, guys. But now back to Al Horford and also another signing for the Warriors. And well, for Al Horford, it's not just the numbers. Horford even brings the resume that screams a Hall of Fame player. He's a 5-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 1-time All-Defensive. He's an NBA championship with the Celtics, over 14,000 points, 8,900 rebounds, 3,600 assists, and 1,300 blocks in his entire career. So it's a no-brainer. This guy is a legend. But let's talk about the fit with Horford in the Warriors system again. And well, here's where it gets interesting. Looney gave you screens, boards, and smart passing, and while Horford gives you all of that plus spacing. Think about Curry and Butler in the backcourt and Draymond facilitating. You now have Horford as a big who can not only set the screen but pop out for the three. That stretches defenses to the breaking point, and instead of Curry collapsing off the screen, defenders now have to respect Horford beyond the arc. You guys already know. He hits that three and it's splash. And defensively, Horford isn't the switch monster he used to be back in the day, but he's still versatile enough to play multiple coverages, defend the post, and contest shots without fouling. Plus, with Draymond next to him, he won't have to carry as heavy of a defensive burden. And I know they're both turning into unks, but hey, unks could still win a championship. You never know. And of course, guys, there are the risks with Al Horford. He's 39 years old with over 1,300 NBA games, 42,000 career minutes. If that was me, my legs would have been gone a while ago, all right? And he won't really be sprinting in transition or switching onto elite guards every possession, but his shooting also dipped last year. And in the playoffs against the Knicks, he struggled badly against Karl Anthony Towns. So yes, there is a chance that father time, it's gonna catch up. But the Warriors can't really expect him to play those 30 minutes. He's gonna play those 18 minutes and just fill a void. But the Warriors also re-signed another player who had an injury but played awesome, and that's De'Anthony Melton. Melton is a player that changes a lot for the Warriors. He gives them spacing, a shooting guard that plays tremendous defense, and Warriors fans, you guys have seen how good De'Anthony Melton was last season. So I don't really have to say much. That's why in today's video, I'm talking mostly about Al Horford. But there is a bottom line. The Warriors lost one of their best screeners in the NBA, and they replaced him with another one. Not only that, this guy just adds the shooting dimension that you need for this roster. And well, hopefully I gave you guys a better understanding of what Horford could provide to the Warriors squad. And well, at the end of the day, if you want to win a championship, especially the Warriors, you have to stay healthy. And that's a pretty hard thing to do in today's NBA. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel, because one like is one person that believes that the Warriors could win a championship this season. Let's see how many people believe in them. But that's been all for your boy Muvsy. I will catch you guys in the next video.